So yesterday we got this big news that Samsung has decided not to launch the Exynos chipset next year, and the year after because they want to focus all of their resources on the new Galaxy-only Exynos chipset that will be unveiled in 2025, which will have the same level of optimization as Apple's A-series bionic chipset. This would mean the Galaxy S23 and S24 will launch with Snapdragon chips entirely. Well, today we have an update regarding that, and it's something you're not going to like. A Samsung semiconductor spokesperson replied to this story by saying, and I quote, "While we are continuously engaging with customers to develop competitive mobile processors, no specific decision has been made." Now, even though it's a vague statement, but it is somewhat implying that the article wasn't true. Samsung will launch an Exynos variant of the Galaxy S23 Ultra next year along with the Snapdragon counterpart. Now, Galaxy Club, which is a reputable source, has discovered codenames for two new Exynos chipsets, one mid-range and one flagship, suggesting the development of the chipset has already started, and the flagship Exynos chipset has a similar code name as the Exynos 220, basically confirming that there will be an Exynos 230 next year for the Galaxy S23. This is a bummer if you were excited for a Snapdragon S23 Ultra for Exynos regions, but let's hope that Samsung optimizes the Exynos 230 better to match the huge performance and efficiency gain the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 will be getting going with TSMC production. With that being said, Samsung makes better foldable phones than any other OEMs out there, but there's one area where Samsung is clearly inferior to its competitors, and it's the crease. Companies like Oppo and Huawei have made foldable phones with a basically non-existent crease. Yes, you can still see it from certain angles, but it's miles better than Samsung's foldables. Thankfully, it looks like that is finally about to change with the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Ice Universe says, Samsung has managed to make the crease look less intrusive with the Z Fold 4. You can still see it, but it's much better than previous iterations. The screen will look and feel smoother to touch without any indentation, which is about time. Honestly, the Z Fold 3 crease doesn't really bother me unless I go outside or watch the screen at an angle. So really glad that Samsung is finally doing something about it. Anyway, if you have a Galaxy Watch 4, then I have another great news for you. Samsung has finally rolled out the Google Assistant feature for its Galaxy Watch 4, which you can download via the Play Store. The Watch 4 already has Bixby, but in my opinion, Bixby is just not as useful as other digital assistants. Anyway, I really don't understand why it took so much time for Samsung and Google to roll out Google Assistant for the watch, but it's finally here. And couldn't be more excited. Of course, to keep up with all the latest tech news, be sure to subscribe, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.